Hello everyone, Steve here, coming at you with just another little trade update on today's European Central Bank interest rate announcement trade that we had this morning, showing an example of basically our two indicators along with key levels in which we're using to come to our trading decisions. Basically the strategy is pretty simple this morning. We had the European Central Bank interest rate announcement, or the person we like to call Super Mario, who essentially the expectations were really that he was going to be more dovish in his comments regarding the euro, and potentially leave the door open for continued or an expanded QE program, basically more supply of euros out there. Essentially the strategy was the key level we were looking at going into the announcement was 11300. What we wanted to do is, what we saw here was that you saw the indicator, the LP trend line, was still pointing down. Even though we had some slight highs in through here, we still were making an overall set of lower highs going into the announcement. So we had the trend line sloping down. That gave us a green light to look for short trades. We were also looking for the indicator signal on the 1 hour totals to go -5. As soon as Super Mario started talking at 8:30 this morning, we saw we got a clean break below the 1300 level. We went -5 on the PitView indicator, which is what our signal is, to show this that we can short. And the fact was that the breakout to the downside, you can clearly see even going into it, the LPs, liquidity providers, were favoring a downtrending euro. So they were trending it down, -5 on the signal. We went ahead and took a short when it broke through the 13, or actually this previous support level, as soon as Draghi started his press conference. In this case, we actually ended up putting our stop right up above this swing high. We were risking 50 pips. Looked for a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, and we were able to make a plus 50 pips on this trade. So just a great example of not only the key levels coming into play here, but also just a solid 1, 2, 3 step process and trading around a major announcement, but also a very good technical trade and technical example of how the PitView indicators and the LP trend line works. So this is Steve Nurre signing off. Good job everyone who was able to take part in this trade. Any other questions, feel free to sign up for my live trading classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Thanks for coming in.